because it's been a
Been a
bit.
while.
It has been.
9 weeks?
Yeah,
8 weeks?
8. Yeah, 2 months. So, our last session started off with you guys taking a nice little cat nap with the help of Sargon. Those who didn't need a nap went and looked around to make sure nothing else was going to attack you. Clark flew around and gave the all clear, so everyone took stock of the situation and got back to work. Sargon and Zatanna headed outside to check on Deadman, Mento, and to take your mirror portal back to the house so nobody found it. John told them to check the basement while he waited for the temple guards to show up before they gave the all clear for people to start coming back into the city. So Hal took the lead as he's been here before, and they headed to the basement. With his detect magic up, he started looking around, but after 10 minutes, he only really noticed one of the torches on the wall that, where it should be lit, was not. But thankfully, the rest of his party was there to see the hidden latch behind it, and after Kargath pulled it, a hidden stairwell opened up, and you all descended. You found yourselves in a long tunnel that seemed to head towards the docks, and then as it opened up, they came face to face with a massive double-wide door that was locked. Once you managed to bypass the lock and get inside, Kargath was lucky before some sort of spell took over him. You found yourselves in something that looks similar to Professor Artie's workshop back in the Moonkeep, and some sort of machine was spinning and humming with some sort of some sort of energy. Also inside the middle was a large crystal of some sort that reminded them of what the dwarf Zelda told them about on their journey here, and when they were attacked by Alric and Buster's old crew. They tried to pull out the crystal to turn it off, but only got electrocuted for their effort. Upon investigating the machine, they did find that it was a smaller version of Artie's arcane dynamo, and that it should have an off switch. Once you finally found that, you found two of them attached to two large boilers of some sort, and both needed a key. Without a key, Alric jammed his thief tool inside, poked around for a bit until he saw it move, so he jimmy-rigged it and went to the other. After a few minutes and smashing a dagger into one, they both got turned off and the machine stopped spinning, and you grabbed the crystal. Clark took the time to fly under the machine and found a smaller one underneath the ocean outside on some sort of platform that they had, and had a large water wheel attached to it, and it was somehow powering the actual machine. You'd also seen another one like this at the Moonkeep, and for sure it had to be someone like Artie who built it. After a bit of conversation, you realized that the machine had to be what powered the demon portal that opened up in the city a couple days before. How or why, you had no idea, but this had to have been built slowly over a long period of time without anyone noticing. After this, you lockpicked the door to whatever building you guys were in, and Kargath lost his will to tell friend from foe. After you guys beat him a little senseless, he got back to his old self, and you guys all went inside as Annie sat down to identify the crystal. The building you found yourselves in was an old broken down building in the army district of Maybell, which raised all sorts of more questions. As you know, some of the army's warforged have also been attacking random people, and Artie was looking into it. Well, John was because the... John Jones was because the real Professor Artemis died a while ago, and he's just been doing his best to do his old work. So you grabbed Constantine and the temple guards, filled them in, locked the warehouse, the docks, and the machine so that John could call his guy, also known as Bruce, to figure out what's going on. Oh, and as you guys got back to your house, your lovely landlord, Dragon Turtle, told you all that it was really, really time for him to leave the city before all the people come home, because as soon as he stands up, most things might get destroyed. Which is where we ended, and we are picking up here. So you guys are in your house. Right as soon as your turtle asks you I should leave. What do you want to do?
Has anyone thought of a better idea on how to get this guy out?
Did we decide that the closest route to like the edge of the city, those houses are still kind of like torn up and empty?
I will move you to the map. So you guys
Because I thought of something.
Yeah. You guys are... That's pretty much your house and the size of your turtle.
So like this way is kind of like aren't necessarily people.
You do have the only gate you have is here, and there's a gate here.
And he's not going to fit through the gate because he's the size of the whole wall.
Yeah. You're not really too sure because he's underground how big he actually is.
I had a thought process.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if we have anything to do with it.
Well,
Polymorph. Make him smaller.
Are you saying this out loud, I assume?
Yes, I am saying it out loud.
I'll move you guys back to your map here. Sargon's just going to look at you and go, easily done. As long as he lets me. I don't know exactly how big this thing is, but it would work, I think.
Move him to a mouse, carry him outside, break the spell.
Or just turn him into a smaller turtle.
When we do know how to get to underneath through the sewers, we can get to the bottom because I'll imagine he would shrink down.
Yeah, you did kind of feel a leg when you're down there. Yep.
So we do know how to get there.
I thought he'd just make a crater and be able to walk down it.
Or that.
Well, my problem is there's about 6 or 7 houses in and around me that are kind of attached to each other. As soon as anything happens, I think they might collapse.
Are there people in them right now?
You stand up and walk away, same thing's going to happen.
I think no matter what happens, things are going to happen.
Yes.
Which is the smarter route. It's hard for me to tell because I can't see what's going on.
I say the city's already in shambles. If we can get people out of the houses, that can just be part of the general rebuild.
Yeah, John's going to look at everybody and go, well, that's one of the things I think really needs to be done. I don't think there's a lot of people left here that I could tell last one I was out because we've been out a little bit longer than you guys. And by the way, I think we should have this conversation outside because time is a little weird right now and I think we need to be in the present.
Okay.
So he's going to pretty much just move, tell everyone, let's go outside. He says, I think you're about a 4 or 5 minutes out there for every minute you're in here. So I just in case. I don't know how long this whole thing's going to last for you guys. I don't deal with that type of magic that often. I don't even know if the big guy here knows. So, what do you guys planned? I really think we need to do a full clear of the city before we bring everybody back.
That might be a good idea, just in case.
Yeah.
That way they're not surprised.
Yeah, like if I went and got Wolf Hunter to get as many guards as he has left, and if we couldn't sweep this city, because you guys are fairly early, like you're 9 a.m. by now. You guys went out early. The fight wasn't too long. You guys were maybe an hour and a bit exploring, so it's probably rushing about 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how long a full sweep of the city is and how many guards are actually left here. I'm sure we could get that druid to help.
Well, I can also fly around and not have to stick to the streets to make it a little quicker too.
True. I think we have to do a house by house search. Personally, see who's here, see who's not. In my travels, I did. Zatanna's gonna say I didn't see anything because I wasn't in the right mind. It's pretty much just been you, dead man, and you. John's just gonna look at everybody and go, eh. I've seen signs of a few people taking advantage of the town and stealing. I'd just like to see if there's any more thieves still out there. Or anything else. Hidden surprises when you're dealing with dolls this big is... House by house is what I'd rather have. But... I don't know.
What do you guys think?
I'm happy to go house by house. I'm happy to go talk to the churches to get more people.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet first, is maybe hit up your temple. See what Wolf Hunter's got and see if anybody's up and around.
Yeah, the more people we have searching, the easier it'll be, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do that then. I'll put you guys back to your map. So, are you all going together, or is anyone splitting up? What's your thoughts here?
Where is my temple?
You're straight.
I initially thought split up to cover more ground faster, but that
I
could
don't think we should
go
split up
south
too
very
fast, 'cause
quickly.
it's
Yeah.
stabbed.
Yeah, that was my initial thought, but that doesn't seem like that didn't last very long, and having more people from the church help us would go a lot farther anyway.
I mean, John, Satana, and that can go start up at the Vox Temple and sweep through the hill. We can go get the temple and then start at like the Drax Temple and work our way towards the middle.
Yeah, John and his crew will pretty much just say, I don't mind that at all. I can hit up the Terra Temple and the Drax Temple. Sorry, you guys are going that way. You wanted him to go Vox.
I was thinking Vox, so he starts where all the danger
Where
was.
everybody was, and make sure everything is locked down. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Alright.
they're the stronger part of the group.
Well,
I'm completely used up all my holy magic for the day.
yeah. Well, I think that's a good start. So, Zatanna, Sargon, Deadman. You guys come with me. I think we'll hit up the Temple of Vox. We'll go from there. If you guys want to hit up your temple there, get as many as you can. I'll hit up the Axiom Temple because it's on my way. See what's going on there. See if I can get everybody. I'll let them know you guys are going to go head north, and then
West.
the city's actually flipped, so yeah, it would be west. Over towards Terra and Drax. Okay. Yeah, ignore that north, because this city's actually flipped over. If you look at the world map. Alright. Yeah, sounds great. We will converge.
You've got memento, don't you?
Sorry,
With them.
say that again, sorry?
They've got memento, don't they?
And Memento, yeah. Memento.
So he can maybe get some followers from Vox if he finds his followers.
Yeah. Alright, see who's left in that area. House by house search. This is going to take a few hours. Right, sooner we get started, sooner we get done. Should we deal with this guy first?
The turtle?
Or do you want to clear the streets first?
Play the streets first. I'm pretty sure the turtle doesn't mind another day. Worst case.
It's been 900 years. What's another day?
Thanks, boss.
I really want to swim again.
Tomorrow. Worst case, tomorrow.
All right. Okay. All right. So you guys are gonna go assume hit up Lunara Temple first.
Yep.
Perfect.
And if we're going to clear the streets as we go, Clark is actually going to probably about 50, 60 feet up in the air,
Okay.
just to try to keep an eye ahead.
Okay. Give me a perception check. 7. It's a nice sunny morning. What's your passive?
My passive, it's only 12.
Okay. It's a nice sunny morning. Yep. All right. Are you guys going just standard walk? Are you trying to sneak, or what you doing along the way? Or are you just going to beeline for the temple?
Which building is the temple? Is it the middle one?
Yeah. We'll say it's this one.
Yep. Anyone else have an opinion? I'm happy to go house by house on the walk up to it. So we
Kind of
can
makes
clear
sense. We
out.
can eliminate that section first on the one.
No, we might as well. That
Yeah.
way they don't have to backtrack.
Beautiful.
And then go.
All right, so you know your inn's there, so we'll say you're going to do and about a good 10 houses along your path then.
My thought was to do that one. I don't know if you guys can see my green squiggly line.
Can you make it bigger? Okay, perfect. That I can see. So do the whole block up and around? Okay.
Yeah, start it just past the inn, do the block as we walk around.
Okay.
Get all those houses out of the way.
All right. You will remember the tailor shop you guys were at was right beside the inn. And I believe you went to another shop that was right here. Nope, sorry. I have the other shop over here. You hit up, I think, a potion shop and then the tailor shop.
The one where the kids were.
The kids were at this one. Which you guys know, some of them now are at the inn. Okay, perfect. So we will start with, we'll go with this building first. The door is locked. The house, the building itself kind of looks like it's been taken a little bit of a beating, but not too terrible. The majority of all the damage that you guys have seen is pretty much like the Vox district, the Axiom district, and part of the Ceres district where the theater was. Where John's Inn was over in this area, it wasn't terrible. It just seems like the more outward, like less near the ocean, the main area over here, the less damage the rest of the city took. So it seems more centered in the front third. So, give me investigations, or are you going to try and go through the house? How would you like to search? Just going to peek through windows, or are you going to try and get through the door?
I think door, because it's going to be too hard to see dolls.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does this house have a second floor?
This one, yeah, pretty much most of these are duplexes. Almost everything's going to be 2-story.
So what Clark will do is he'll actually fly up to the window on the second floor and see if it's open.
Okay.
And I'm gonna knock on the door while Clark's doing it, just in case people are in them. I don't want to just walk in people's houses.
Understood.
As she knocks, I'll yell out Lunar Temple.
Okay. No response. Nothing from the knock. Nothing from that. Clark, give me everything up there looks locked and shuttered. If you're gonna try and peek through a shutter, give me a quick perception check or investigation. Either will work.
Nat 20.
Looks like nobody is on the second floor. You don't see any movement. There's no shadows. With the light peeking through, you don't really see anything. Looks pretty good.
Okay, so I'll lie down and I'll tell the others. Doesn't look like there's anybody upstairs. Have you guys found anybody down here?
We haven't got in the door.
Would you like
One of
Alric
those.
to lockpick the door for you? Because I think
Yeah,
he's the only
I
one.
can lockpick it.
Were there windows? I rolled a perception in case there were windows on the first floor as well.
There's a few. Like this was the tailor shop. So it's like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it'd be easy to see through.
Okay.
But you don't see anything.
Okay.
There's a way of rolling his thieves' tools themselves. I'll just do a straight sleight of hand for him. He's having a hard time opening the door. This one's locked pretty good, guys.
Can we get the big guy to try push it open? Drop shoulder.
You brought the big guy. Okay.
Wow, I take a guess he did. He's not just going to sit there twiddle thumbs as we...
True. Let me bring up his character sheet. Alright. Let's let him put a shoulder through it. That one. It's locked up good, guys.
Is there a back door?
If you go around to the back, give me a quick investigation. Yep, back door. And it's also...
Can we try that one?
It is not locked for some reason.
Let's go.
Quick investigation while you guys are in the first floor here to clear this place.
Does my 7 stand or can I roll another one?
Oh no, you can roll again. Yeah.
Okay.
New place, new time.
That's better.
22. Completely empty. Looks like there was... It's been... You'd be able to tell that he grabbed a lot of his maybe finer stuff, left a lot of the like on the rack clothing, but it looks like part of it he'd at least had the time to clear out most of his inventory. Or someone did. It looks quite empty compared to when the last time you were here. But the door in the back doesn't look like it was forced or anything. Maybe just left and forgot.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask because
Yep.
Is this from looting or did he actually take his product and leave?
Hard to tell. There's nothing really out of place. It kind of looks like it was picked out quite quickly, though.
More orderly than like ransacked.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I find the stairs to upstairs?
Yep, easily. Yeah, I'll say part of the 22 investigation. Upstairs looks just like standard living quarters.
No door, no nothing.
Everything's like there'll be doors, but they're not locked.
So
But
there's no doll.
Dolls. Sorry, no. Yep.
So, next building.
Alright, you guys want to go room by room? We can. Next building, you find yourselves, so which one are you going to do next?
The inn wasn't. Oh, yep.
Okay, perfect. The inn itself, you know, there's a lot of people in there still. You were told that a lot of the children that didn't get a chance to leave were boarded up in there. Your druid that you met is in there, along with the innkeeper. There is still quite a few people inside that building. And that one looks like it didn't actually get damaged at all. Came out pretty good.
Who met the druid?
Clark and whoever went with
Um,
Clark. I can't remember.
I think it was Kargath.
I think it was you.
No,
No,
Buster model.
it would have been. No,
But it was not.
It would have been Kargath then.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Kargath because, well, he wasn't here that session. It might have been though. I can't remember. I know it was
Alric.
at least Clark. It might have been Alric. Yep. Two of you did anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, he was pretty much at his wit's end fighting. Looked like he'd been fighting for a couple days non-stop and finally went for a 4-hour trance, which should be close to ending.
Was that the one that was kind of like a water elemental?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Now I remember.
Yeah. He was trying to put out the invisible fires. Some of them were real, some of them were not. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to go inside and double check how things are going, by all means.
We can hear a lot of noise, can't we?
Yeah, there's lots of people moving around. Yep.
I'm happy to ignore it because we know it's civilized.
Yep.
They might have a few dolls, but they should be okay.
Yep.
Well, not really trusting anything. Clark is going to. Actually, I think Clark is kind of curious about what's going on inside,
Okay.
so he will take a peek.
Beautiful. Are you going to knock because it is boarded? Or are you just going to fly up and go look through the window
Yeah.
that you went in last time?
Yeah,
Same as last time.
if it's still open, then
Still
use the window again.
Yep, still open. Inside, you find at least roughly like 30 children in here, about 6 or 7 adults. You'll notice sitting in a corner having a snooze is the druid that you met, but it looks like pretty much they're just trying to stay busy. A few people look at you and wave, and a couple of the kids come up and go, "Hi, morning. How you didn't sleep here last night? What's going on out there?
No.
Can we go outside yet?"
Not quite yet. Let me speak to the adults first, and then we will see what happens.
Okay. Barkeep, he's the owner. He's just cooking us brekkie. You guys would remember, because you stayed here, I think, one night. This is... I think this is the Flawless Kettle, run by a male hill dwarf. Yeah. Here's one of them, anyway. Morning. Can I help
Good
you?
morning, good sir.
I remember you. It's
Well-
been a bit.
Man,
We
I'm a
kinda
little
had,
busy.
yeah, we had to use your room for a few extra people, so hope you didn't leave anything in there. You only
Nothing
paid,
of.
you paid for the one night. It's been, I think, 4.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't think this is such a safe place for these children as right now.
We
Do you
haven't
know
heard-
of a place?
We haven't heard much fighting, so that's why we kind of hunkered down here. Well, if we can get to a temple, that'd be a good spot. They got a little bit more room for these guys, and I'm running low on supplies.
Well, it just happens we are heading to.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I forget the
Luna.
Lunaran Temple.
Oh, well, if you guys are
So
up for, how many of you are there? Like, I'm not leaving my inn. That guy over there entertained them for a couple hours, but he seems to be needs his sleep. I don't really have. Most of these kids are orphans, so I don't have a. Some of them got family, but they kind of got separated in the fighting. So we've done our best. So until I can find most of the parents, we gotta. Most of the people here are helpers. So if you have a few people that could escort them, I would love that.
I happen to have a couple of friends waiting outside. So
Well,
what Clark is going to do
Mhm.
is he's gonna try to play like the Pied Piper, and he's gonna break out his lute or his lyre,
mhm.
and he's going to start playing and hope the kids get interested.
Okay.
You know, and then if they do, he will tell them to follow him out and try to get them to the temple.
Okay. Give me a persuasion roll, please.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say performance.
I know. Performance will be good, but I want you to persuade some kids.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Well, not too bad at 19.
19's good. Yeah, you pretty much just see most of the kids. They like the music, and I think just the fact that they're allowed to go outside is more happy for them. But most of them just start running around grabbing whatever they have, and they're just saying, we're gonna have, yeah, we're good. Lots of kids are pretty much just going, temple sounds good, yes. You're gonna see the dwarf barkeep just sigh and go, oh, thank you. He's just gonna literally just start putting a whole bunch of food on the table and just telling the kids to dive in quick before you guys leave. So if you're hungry, there's breakfast. And as the kids are gathering and listening to your tune, he's just gonna grab a crowbar and start ripping off the barricaded door so they can go out the front. This probably takes about 15 minutes. So while you're doing that, yep.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna see what the other guys are doing because this is gonna take you a while to gather up 30 kids.
I'll move on to the next building.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
He's got that one under control.
Sure does.
He's obviously hasn't looked. He's got no dolls in there.
Nope. Okay. All right. Give me a perception or investigation of the house. To make this faster, we can always just say you're doing like three. We'll do like 3 or 4 houses for one roll.
You said perception?
Perception or investigation, whichever is better for you.
It's definitely better.
What's Annie get? A niner. Okay. You can also have Kerrigan roll. He's got a great sniffer.
Let me get his sheet up. Bear with me 1 second.
Okay. Your 23 perception seems pretty much the same. A lot of these, because you're in an 8 in that one.
He got in that one, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, does he get advantage to things that...
Rely on
he has
sense of smell?
advantage,
Yes, he would.
yeah, on perception, so I'm going to roll that again. Oh, that's 20!
Okay, he's... Alright, okay. He leads you to a different house that Hal is heading for. looks like he's got the scent of something. And it is currently in this general vicinity. He's taking you somewhere not where you currently are.
I'm gonna look at Hal and then look back at Kerrigan, like, and then just like follow the panther.
Okay. Alric's just gonna look at Hal and go, where do you want me to go? You want me to come with you, or do you want me to leave you with the big guy?
I'll take the big guy.
Big guy it is. All right. So Alric is coming with Kerrigan and Annie. You're 23. Between probably the next 15-20 minutes, you and Kargath go through most of the houses in this area. The only really thing you're going to find... the 23 is good for the most part. You do find locked... Well, it's not locked, but in a closet in a house right over here on the corner of the temple, you do find what looks to be 4 or 5 more dolls that seem to have been locked in a closet and are trying to get the fuck out. You can hear like the scraping of the needle. It's very, very, like everything's right at the bottom. But it looks like someone's maybe locked them in there. And these are really trying to get out.
Is the door locked or just shut?
The door is shut. Kind of hard to reach a doorknob when you're only that tall.
Can I open the door?
You can open the door.
Do they calm down?
They kind of calm down. The door opens in, so you kind of shove them. And to the point where they kind of like are squished in behind. Like, it's not a big closet, but it's one enough that they are pretty much, you shoved all 4 of them right against the wall. And unless you move the door, they ain't moving. Your body weight alone will keep them at bay.
I'm going to poke my head round the corner so that I can see them.
Okay. It's a little dark because it's a closet. No candles are lit.
I'll cast light.
Okay. You see 4 dolls. Same ones that have attacked you, and not the whirling, spinny bastards. Just the standard ones with the needles in their hands.
Yeah. Do they look
angry?
like
yes.
They're meant to? I was going to say, do they look like they're meant to, or do they look like they've been possessed?
They look like they're whatever inhabitant, the original inhabitant. Looks like they really want to come at you. Yes. Kargath's just going to tell you to just slam the door a few more times and end their lives.
Glad that we came together, bud. That was my thought too. I'm going to release some anger.
You want me to, or you want to? I might break the
I'll
door.
take a few slams, you take a few slams.
I might break
and
the
then
door.
we'll high five and slam together.
Okay, let's do that. Give me a strength check, please. See if you can...
Nope.
Kargath, with the help of Kargath, you end the lives of 4 helpless, tiny little dolls. Takes a few good smacks. But eventually they do stop moving. Doesn't look like you've done any damage to them, because they're just like stuffed dolls. But they ain't moving anymore.
I'm going to play like I was part of that and be like, I feel better.
Kargath's just going to look at you and go, fair. Sounds fair. Should we leave them or bring them?
I'm going to take the needles out of their hands.
Okay. Pull them
and
right
then
out.
I'll put the dolls in the bag on my backpack
Okay, perfect.
so that they're separate.
Excellent. You can add 4 more to your list. I think you have, like... I can't remember how many you dropped off at the temple the first time. Or if you kept them.
I actually can't remember. Clark's got them all in the bag of holding.
Oh, that's right. They're in the bag holding. Yeah, I can't remember if you still... Because you guys went to the temple once, and I can't remember if you dropped them off for them to deal with or not.
I don't think I had Clark when we went to the temple.
No. That's true, too. I remember them telling you they found quite a few, because you got your head cleric back of the temple. They found her. She was a little hurt, but recuperating. We'll say that you guys have quite a few. I think you're roughly about 70 by now.
Probably.
Okay. So while that's happening, Annie, Kerrigan takes you to a spot around a corner, and I'm going to roll for Alric. What's his passive perception? Alric's actually pretty good passive.
17.
He finds a blood trail leading into one house. And he's growling a little.
I listen at the door.
Give me a perception check. 21. That's probably better than the plus 16 from Alric too. You don't really hear anything. You don't see anything. On a good note, I didn't realize Alric's passive is quite high. He's going to look at you and say, over here. There's another goddamn symbol on this door. On this house. The same one that we seen on our house that was leading to the sewers.
Ew.
The one that Buster went missing with.
Yep. Might have been a, maybe he's found Buster's blood trail.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Without everybody? Okay.
Well, okay.
Alric's looking at you going, I think we need to get everybody here first.
Okay.
And I think some of you should rest before that too, but I don't. And Kerrigan is like, you'd be able to tell that he wants to go in, but he doesn't trust what's inside from the smell.
That's fair. Okay. Let's go back and get everybody then. Let's remember the spot.
Okay. Clark, by the time all that's happening, you now have 30 kids waiting to leave. Where do you want to take them? Because it's technically just you. Would you like to wake the druid up? That you meant? Or are you going to leave him sleeping?
No, I'm gonna leave him sleeping.
Okay.
What Clark is going to do is he's going to cast message to Annie and to tell them that there were 30 kids here, taking them to the new Lunara Temple for it's going to sound for safekeeping.
Yep.
It's the only way I could think to say it.
Yeah. So message is a direct line. You don't know exactly where they are. So eventually, the kids would probably see you like fly up and spin a few times until you finally figured out exactly where they are and connected with them. So it'd probably take you a few minutes because they're on the move. Annie, you would see she's off in a completely different area than you think she should be. And you guys can respond to his message. If you like.
I was just like, do I be a dick? No. Alright, man. See you there. I was thinking of being like...
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'll let you know that I think we found a blood trail a little bit off of our beaten, or the path that we had chosen, and I think I might have found Buster, or where he went at least.
Who took Buster's ear, by the way? It would have been Alric.
Alric?
Yeah. So you're going to notice Kerrigan smelling the ground and then smelling his like backpack where he's got the ear. That's what a nat 20 got you. I didn't think you were going to find it today.
Yeah, relay that back through message.
I was going to let you sleep first.
It's only Buster.
Alright. So, just gonna get the kids to the temple.
Okay. Give me a survival roll, please.
Another one I'm so good at.
All right. You know it's here somewhere.
Can I see an army of kids?
You would hear an army of kids.
I run away. Yeah, I'll go towards them to...
Okay.
They're like, it's this way, you've gone the wrong way.
Yeah, I would assume you'd probably hear Clark playing his lute, too.
And probably yelling at any of the kids that try to go in a different direction.
Yeah. Yeah, he's leading them from the front when he should be behind them, pushing them that way. He's doing it wrong. He'll learn.
I've never led a whole bunch of kids before.
Nope.
Don't lie.
Alright. Well, eventually, all of you guys end up at the Lunara Temple. In front, it's not as heavily as guarded as it was before. You do see the only one person that is standing there, it seems to have come back from the Temple of Ox, is Wolf Hunter. And as he greets you guys, he just kind of looks and goes, "You guys love finding the stragglers, don't you? Bring them in. We got a little bit of room left. How you guys doing?"
I could go for a nap, but we're just going to start clearing out the city house by house to make sure there's nothing left.
Probably a good idea. That's, got a message from one of John's guys that pretty much said the same thing, that they're taking out that area, and we're running low on guards here to help, but I think I have at least 20 that just let me know where you guys are going to go, and I'll send them elsewhere.
Where we're thinking of going west from here.
Okay. John's taking over that area. I'll send them up to Saris and the twins. We'll start there, and I'll get another group down to the docks and figure that out. I got a few people that I need to leave here just because there's a lot of stuff going on inside now, so I don't want to leave this place unguarded. Maybe I'll stay here. That should work. Anyway, Hal, you would be happy to know that the High Priestess is doing quite better. She actually wants to speak with you.
What have I done this time?
She seems to be happy. So, you never know.
Yeah, that's new.
I know.
Well, I'll go for a walk.
It's been a busy few days. So inside, you will notice that it's pretty much like a
Oh.
makeshift. What's the word I'm looking for? There's pretty much they've brought out like all the cots and whatever bedding, and it's just like the whole main temple has been like just all the pews and everything has been pulled aside, and it's just turned into like a little big camp.
As I go to walk off, I'm going to ask Clark for the bag of holding.
Clark will hand it. And before heading in, I think Clark would. Would you mind if I stay outside and get to know Kerrigan a little bit better? Asking Annie.
I did not realize I was muted. Yes, absolutely.
So he'll kind of motion to Kerrigan up to the side of the door, maybe around a little corner on the top of the steps.
Yep. What would you like to do with Kerrigan? He's
No, I just
just
his
kinda... company.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to be in the church.
Okay.
Just leave.
How
Leave.
did you
We're gonna
ask?
I'm going to.
Understood. Kerrigan's just gonna look back at Annie. Look at you. Look at Annie. Just trot outside. Pretty much as soon as you get outside, and are you gonna like hover or sit?
I'm going to try to see if Kerrigan will catch curl kind of half moon shape.
That's
and just kind of sit in that shape.
Yeah, that was pretty much exactly what I was gonna have him do. Just pretty much curling around you and go to sleep.
Yep.
He needs a cat nap.
Aww.
Yeah, and there's a nice throaty purr. Purr. I was doing growl and purr at the same time. Didn't work. Yeah. Okay. Inside, Annie, anything you specifically want to do?
No, I'm just kind of following Hal's lead here.
Okay. You will notice Wolf Hunter is taking Kargath over to a different priestess that you will see that kind of reminds you of, I think, Throck in the Moonkeep. She's another Goliath, quite taller than Kargath, quite older than Kargath. And she seems to be some sort of priestess of Drex. They're going to go have a conversation. How?
Would I be imposing if I followed?
Nope. I will let you follow if you'd like to.
Yes, I would like to.
Okay. Give me... Are you going, like, straight up with him? Or hanging back?
No, I'm gonna go with him.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Hal, you find... She's pretty close right now. You find your high priestess... Isolde Drewstone. You know her, she's human. Oldish, mid-60s. Short, straight, black hair, brown eyes. Kind of pale skin, looks like she doesn't go outside that often. She's quite tall, 5'11", quite athletic. You've known her for quite a while. She's usually most people call her just like an old shriveled shrew, but she does her job. She's highly respected, and of all the churches in Maybell, she pretty much has her say what goes on. There's other like high priestesses of each other temple, but you would know that they refer to her. You see her just as soon as the kids come in. She's pretty much taking charge of the kids. So she's basically writing down their names, where they're from, who their parents are, and all that fun stuff.
Yep. I'll join the queue of the children.
She's just gonna wave you up. I can do two things at once, pal.
I'll go up.
Now, she's just, throughout the entire conversation with you, she's also having a conversation with the kids. How? What's going on out there?
Where do you want to start?
Whatever you think I should know.
Everything's pretty much solved. We're just going room to room to make sure there's no more dolls.
Yeah, those things sucked.
Yeah, I got about 70 on me as I lift up the bag.
Oh, you've done better than... She's just going to point around. Those guys.
I had help from those guys and swing my hand to the others.
It seems you've made some friends in the short time you've been here.
Yeah, I went looking for John, and John's party helped greatly too. They're up at the moment at Box Temple clearing out that section.
Yeah, weirdly, a couple of his friends have ways of keeping us up to date. They seem a little bit more magical than we thought they were. John himself is a little out there, but he gets results. That's all I care. I don't really, he's a little strange. But hey, he did the job. And oddly enough, we tried to pay him for that job, and he said, no, thank you. Anyway, she's going to pull from her robes 2 objects. Now, I don't know what your inclinations are for fighting. Do you prefer... She's going to hold out her mace. Or an amulet. The amulet itself is pretty much the High Priestess's. One that you've seen her wear. This looks like it may be kind of something similar to hers. Which does have the holy symbol of Lunara on it. And it's kind of got a greenish tint to it. The mace is a double ball mace that looks like it has like almost a permanent incense enchant built in, so that both of the balls are smoking just like a normal like incense thing would be. Now,
making it hard to pick the amulet. I've already made, but it's not really offered.
Okay. She's just going to say, one of these is going to the big guy over there. So, whichever one you don't want.
He looks more menacing with a mace.
Understood.
Be funny to watch him hold out an amulet and be like, by the power!
Well, normally, there would be a lot more people involved in this little ceremony, but what we have around here will do. And she's just going to tell the kids to sit for a second. She's going to clap her hands and tell everybody, gather around, please. And like pretty much immediately everybody's over here. Well, this has been a day. So, in celebration of that, I'm going to do something I rarely get to do. Today, we gather to honor a servant of Lunara, our beacon of hope, the guardian of dreams, and the harbinger of new beginnings. In a world often shrouded in darkness, it is not the absence of light that we fear, but the absence of hope. Yet, in that very darkness, the faithful of Lunara carry forth her light, a light that is not easily extinguished. With an open hand, Hal here has reached out to those in need, not just to heal, but to uplift. He has shown us that dreams are not mere fantasies, but the seeds of tomorrow, waiting to be nurtured with faith and courage. In every new beginning, no matter how small, lies a great potential for greatness, a new dawn waiting to break. In the spirit of Lunara, Hal has stood firm against despair, offering hope where there is none, and rekindling dreams that have long been forgotten. He reminds us all that as long as we have courage to keep dreaming and the strength to keep hoping, no darkness can prevail. So today, we bestow upon you this token. She hands you the necklace. Not just a simple symbol of recognition, but as a reminder of the power within you. The power of hope, dreams, and the promise of new beginnings. May Lunara continue to guide you on your path, and may your open hand always find those who need it most. In light of Lunara, may your resolve never falter, and may hope always find a home in your heart. For where there is hope, there is light. And where there is light, darkness cannot endure. She's pretty much giving you a amulet of the devout +1. You can add that to your character sheet.
Cool.
Pretty much gives you +1 to a lot of things and lets you use an extra channel divinity. It'll still take you an hour to attune to it.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
That one took a while to write. I'm trying to get the history of Lunara with the Lantern Core. What's the word I'm looking for? Creep, basically, into it was 2.5 hours of trying to figure that out.
Somewhere in the distance, you hear cat paws clapping.
Yeah.
I won't be the smartass I was going to be.
All right. So, thank you, everybody. Go back to work. Pretty much just, that was enough for me to go back to work.
If she's finished with everything, I'm going to go try. I didn't know you could say something so nice.
I've been trying to think of what to do to up morale around here, and you were the perfect excuse, so thank you.
Yeah, any excuse is a good excuse.
The other thing is called a Devotee's Censer. I will type that out for you. It is a very nice mace, too.
Yeah, I was looking at it, and I was like, I've pretty much just been using cantrips as my melee.
Yeah.
There was no real point me going that way.
I know. But I like this mace. It is a very, very fun one. I'll link the sheet for you. Basically, counts as a holy symbol also, and when you attack with it, the target takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage. It also emits an extra 10 feet. As a command word, you can make it create a cloud of incense up to 10 feet, and at the start of each of your turns, other creatures in the instance gain 1d4 hit points for that minute.
Yeah, can't be used again until next dawn.
Yeah. So yeah, Wolf Hunter is going to get that now. But I think it's a fun one. I'll give you the option. If you were a War Cleric, I would probably assume you'd go for the mace.
Yes.
But the...
But I'm an arcane.
yeah, and that is a... those necklaces are really, really handy. All right. After she gathers all the kids and gets their names and whatnot, she's going to wave all of you guys over, minus Clark. Because he's not here. Well, you guys look like shit. How
Thanks.
y'all doing? I have something that'll help you. Seeing as you guys helped our city. I normally save this for emergencies, but please follow me. Is it just you four? I thought you had a fifth. Anyway, that's fine. She's gonna take you to her little rectory. And you're gonna see her pull a key from a keychain around her neck. Unlock something. And hand you each a small little vial. They're green. I use these for pick-me-ups. Pretty much it gives you the feeling of a nice long rest. You guys look like you need it.
Do I know if Clark needs one of these?
Sorry, say that one more time. I didn't hear you.
Do I know if Clark needs one of these?
I don't know. That's you would know he's been using magic, so maybe.
I'll ask her if I can take one out to the 5th. He's sleeping out with the cat.
I remember the cat. She hands you 5. So you basically, if you need a long rest at any moment, this will give you immediately the effects of a long rest.
Sweet.
Save them or use them, that'll be up to you. You would know Kargath is beat the fuck up. He doesn't have a lot of health left. He does have, I don't think he's got it. Yeah, he's got a couple of healing potions left too, so.
Oh yeah, we almost killed him, didn't we? Because he got...
He hasn't been healed since. He's at 15 health.
His head got taken over walking through that door. Yeah.
Yep. And you guys haven't had a short rest. You haven't done anything yet since then. So, yeah.
Poor guy.
He beaten it.
Don't all feel like a him problem.
Alric's missing a little bit too. Not enough that. Does he have any of his key points left? Let me look. He's got 2.
I'll say, do you want to take a short rest here? I'll go out and talk to Clark so that he can be involved in the conversation.
Kargath's gonna go. Pretty much sit down. Gone.
I did say short rest, but
Short rest for him is asleep. I'm gonna use some hit points for him. Hit die for him.
yeah.
Okay. That'll work. While he's having a short rest, Alric is pretty much just. He does need a short rest because he's missing quite a bit of health too. Kargath and Alric are having a power nap. But he does pocket his vial. I'll let him keep his. You eventually go outside and you find Clark in the middle of a cat sleeping around him.
During this rest, I know it's not really the same. Has it been a day since the last time that we played? Is it a new dawn?
Technically, yes. For your staff or the bell branch?
for my bell branch.
You only really need a short rest, so we'll consider this here anyway a short rest.
Okay, because it says it gains charges every day at dawn.
You fought at dawn, so unless it says if it says short rest, you're good. If not, then no.
No, okay, yeah, it says it regains charges at dawn. So,
Okay, then tomorrow.
Then no, okay,
Yep.
Gotcha. Thank you.
No problem.
So yeah, we'll take a short rest.
Sure.
How long does the potion take to effect? Immediate?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you drink it, it pretty much, immediately.
I'll sit there for the hour and attune to the amulet.
Okay. That sounds good. I'm just gonna so that pretty much. He's gonna use all his short.
I've got a max roll on my hit dice.
I'm burning his last 3. Okay, how'll that put him up? Short rest. Oh, he's got all of them.
Oh. That was kind of good. I got exactly the right amount of points on my first hit die. Put me at max health.
I'm 2 away from max health on my 1 hit die.
Yeah. let's just do this these way. He has a 10. Let's have him burn all of them. 49 back. Gets him to 65. Alright, Kargath's doing a little better. But he's got no more hit die left. Perfect. Alric is back up to full. He's got no hit die left. Alright, perfect. So yes, after an hour's lovely rest, you guys feeling a little bit better. What would you like to do next?
Hal would have given Clark the vial.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have told you about the vial and given you the vial.
Yeah.
Okay, because then in that case, he's going to drink the vial to get the long rest because he has absolutely no spell slots left at all.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I am the same. That's why I asked if it was an immediate thing, because I'm not going to use it if I don't have to.
Yeah. It's an immediate
Like,
thing.
it's stuck in a bad situation. It's like,
Yeah. These run, I think the merchant guides got them at about 2,500 gold per. They ain't cheap.
what are they called?
I can't remember. I looked it up like 3 weeks ago. I think it's literally just a potion of long rest, or I can't a revitative potion. I can't remember, but they ain't cheap.
because Clark actually wants to do something else now as well.
Okay.
Since he got the potion and he's still with Kerrigan.
Mm-hmm.
He actually is going to cast Speak with the Animals,
Okay.
and he wants to, have a chat with Kerrigan and
Beautiful.
become better friends verbally, not just.
All right.
He's been wanting to do this since.
What's his intelligence for the panther? I think they're not terrible.
Intelligence
Anything?
is modifiers. It's not good. It's 3. It's a -4.
He's got a 3. I thought there were at least 6. He's got a 3 intelligence. Okay. What's his wisdom?
Wisdom is 14.
Okay, 14. All right, so that's pretty good then.
He is wise but not smart.
I understood. Okay, what's the first things you say? That'll gauge my response.
Right after casting it, Clark is going to hold up his wing and say, "Finally, I actually get to talk to you."
Birdman speak? Weird.
Don't be alarmed.
You smell okay.
And Clark will actually he will stand up, kind of back up, and hold both wings up, realizing that Kerrigan is not used to him actually speaking to him.
Give me an insight check.
11.
What's your passive insight?
Passive insight 10.
Okay. It's Panther.
It's I just want to make sure that we can remain friends.
He's gonna come over, wake up, and lick your face. I have your sense.
And
We are good.
Clark will actually try to put his wings around Kerrigan's neck, but I don't think they quite.
They wouldn't reach, no.
Yeah, they
be
wouldn't
close.
reach. And he'll say, "I know this is strange, but bird and a cat being friends.
Bird want to play? And he's literally gonna like toss you. He thinks you're going in to like do a little wrestling match.
If he
3
jumps
intelligence is a little hard to gauge exactly what you're trying to do.
Yeah. I think Clark's going to play along. As he gets tossed, he'll start flapping his wings.
Yeah.
So he flies,
Okay.
and then what he's going to do is dive down towards Kerrigan's tail, grab it with his talons.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics, please, and I'll take an opposed athletics from Kerrigan.
Acrobatics.
Sorry, acrobatics from Kerrigan too.
14.
Is that strength?
Dex.
Dex. He just has straight stats.
You try. The panther gets away from you. Whew. You play. You're not quick. I'm quicker.
So he's just going to do that, kind of play with him for a couple minutes. We don't have to RP it out.
Give me another insight check as you're playing, please.
13.
13's what I wanted. You gauge. You've seen Kerrigan in action, so you know he's quite good at defending himself. No one's really tried to figure out the age of Kerrigan. He's quite young. In human years, maybe 12. He's a young panther.
Did Annie know how old he was?
Nope. He was just given to her as a mount. Maybe this is his first outing.
Then, okay. I think he will kind of whisper, in his ear. Do you like Annie?
Pack leader. That's pretty much the response.
How
He's
did
a pack animal.
yeah? How did you come to be with her?
Told to keep her safe.
By whom?
My keeper.
Man.
Okay. Keeper smells and looks like Annie.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. You would remember someone that kind of... You've met another Black Tabaxi? They took Alric away. Session 2, I think, in Luca's Inn.
I don't know about that, do I?
Nope, you do not.
I didn't think so. Okay.
Nope. Yeah, you telling me you wanted to be a Black Tabaxi worked perfectly for other things. Yep.
Right into the story.
Sure did.
You're welcome.
Yep. Alric, he's not with you, but you do remember that when Luca and her Catsith Tails, when you guys came down for breakfast, a Black Tabaxi came in, told Alric it is his time, and then teleported him somewhere. That might be who Kerrigan is talking about.
Okay. Then, I think after that little tidbit,
Mhm.
Clark is just gonna boop Kerrigan on the snoot and run around to the back. Try to get her to chase him a little bit.
Okay. Yep. Can you give me an attack roll for Kerrigan, please?
Oh,
Yes.
Not a. I just want to see what happens.
gotcha.
Bite or claw? What are you feeling?
Bite.
Sounds like Clark might be missing a few feathers.
An 11.
He's
Okay.
going to be a wet bird.
He tries to. He comes up really, really close to you, opens his mouth, and tries to. You're not too sure what he's trying.
Hey, I was just playing, Kerrigan.
He's gonna try and have a paw and knock you flat on your side. How long does speak with animals last?
It lasts
Is it 10 minutes or an hour?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So it's
Okay.
probably up by now.
Probably gone by now.
Yep.
So seeing as he's trying to talk to you, nothing's happening. He's trying something else.
Okay. Maybe later on we'll talk again, okay?
Can you give me a
And-
grapple check, please, for Kerrigan?
Yes.
Okay, it's not working.
Odd.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
You're gonna
was
see
gonna
him get
say,
a little flustered, and just point to you with one paw and point back inside.
and then
I rolled a
Clark
pound
will-
just to see what happens. It's a DC 12 strength save.
Okay, we'll try. We'll do that too. Give me a strength save for Clark.
strength save.
Yes, please.
Oh, 18.
Nothing's working. So yeah, he's pointing and just pretty much going back inside with a "follow me." He was gonna just pick you up and carry you inside.
Fine. Go on. Can't believe I rolled that well. And a
know.
-1 to strength.
Good for a few things. Annie, eventually you have Kerrigan come back inside, and pretty much he grabs your hand with his mouth and walks you over to Clark and does the same thing. Pretty much he wants to try and have you two realize that you're both pack leader.
Would I
Need to
pick
help
up on
him
that?
Give me an insight.
I'm just like, yeah, Clark. Yeah, that's Clark.
Yep, you have no idea.
Pat him on the head. Good boy.
Yeah, Clark, you're kind of getting the gauge that Kerrigan is letting Annie know that you guys are friends.
And I'll reach up as high as I can and try to pat Kerrigan.
Yeah, it's quite easy. Even a full panther, you're what, 3 feet? You'd be able to get the neck easy.
Okay.
Yep. The rest of the people and the kids are weirded out, though. They have no idea what's going on. All they see is a cat come in and holding a Owlin by the hand.
Some of those kids have met and played with Kerrigan.
They have. Yep.
Some of them.
Yep.
And I'll say out loud, but in a whisper. I should have asked. What sex is Kerrigan? Is he male or female?
Is
Or okay. And then I'll just reach up and pat him and say, "Thank you, boy," and then turn around and that's it.
Okay. Kerrigan's going to do a quick look at Annie and then kids, and then Annie and the kids, and then Annie and the kids, and it's more about can I?
Yeah, I'll just kind of gesture and nod.
Okay, he's gone to play with kids. And seeing as it is 6:30, we will come back from there after break.
Sounds good.
Huzzah! That was fun.
Yeah, maybe. Apparently, I mean, my cat is sleeping right beside my computer when I walked away, so maybe.
Maybe. All right, perfect. Well, since everybody's back then. Yeah. Kerrigan is playing with kids. What do you guys want to do?
Now that Kerrigan is off playing with the kids, Clark is actually going to turn around and walk out the door again.
I assumed that. Okay.
I would definitely relay to the party about the Buster blood trail, and I mean, I'm anxious to get back to that because, like, that's a huge find, and
Yep.
try to kind of sway us to go that way.
Yep. Yeah, you'll tell Alric is that's on my high list too. Kargath is going to come up and say, this priestess wants to talk to me for a bit, but do you guys want me to come with you?
You can talk to your priestess for a bit. We're still in a bit of a rest. I've still got to attune to Amulet.
I assume by now an hour is going to go.
Oh, okay, I figured he would have had that chat in the hour.
If you want to keep chatting, I figured we'd just say the hour's up.
Okay, no, I'm good with that.
Okay. Yeah, he's woken up and she knows someone I know. I was just going to have a chat because I haven't heard anything from home. But if we found Buster, I'd be happy to come. It's pretty much my way of saying, do you want to bring Kargath too?
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. I can play both. Or I think Clark's done Kargath too. You can always play his character sheet again too if you like. I will leave that up to Abe.
Clark doesn't know what's going on. He's outside.
Oh no, I'm talking to Abe. Would you like to take control of Kargath, or will you want me to leave him here?
I think we should take him.
Okay.
I don't mind playing Kargath.
Alright, that's fine. I can play him too.
Oh, neither do I. I was just...
Yeah.
I'm just joshing around.
Uh-huh. Alright. We will bring him. Alright. So yeah, are you guys immediately going to go back to that house? I assume yes. Are you bringing your panther, or are you going to let him play?
Let's leave him here.
Okay. That works for me. Okay, so you guys get back to the house where you see the symbol that Alric is pointing out. It is locked. You don't see any lights. This house looks semi-damaged. Mostly the second floor looks like it's collapsed in on itself. It does have a front door, back door, a couple windows. Windows are boarded, closed, can't see through it, and both doors are locked.
If Clark flies up, can he see any way through the rubble?
Give me
from the top?
Investigation, please.
Investigation. I don't see anything.
Yeah. Nope. A lot of rubble.
Kind of sad that owl eyes are just not working.
Nope.
It's probably too late to change my mind on that Kerrigan thing, right? Because I kind of forgot that he's the one that found this in the first place, so he might actually come in handy. I was thinking just keep him safe in case there's like a crazy fight.
That is up to you.
If we can
That's
just
right,
like
Cons.
rewind
If you
just
wanna
a little bit,
retcon
and yeah,
He follows behind you.
cool, perfect.
There.
Hey, there he is. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, we need his nose.
All right. Both doors are locked. He can't find another way in. The blood trail does look like it's coming through the back door.
What's
Kind of
that?
like another alleyway, just kind of like how you guys were. But Alric's going to tell you that the symbol is actually pointing towards the house. It's not going down an alley. There's no... He'll do a quick up and down. He doesn't see any others. Just the house.
Oh, fuck. If we're gonna do this, I'm gonna pop the potion.
Okay.
Anybody with lock picking abilities?
Yep, Alric. I'm working on it. If you give him guidance, that probably would help. He doesn't actually have the biggest sleight of hand.
I think I had
I
guidance.
think Clark has the better sleight of hand.
Mine's +4, but I don't have the thief's tools.
Okay, he's got the thief's tools and he's only got a +4.
Same. I have
Doesn't he
a
have
+4 in proficiency, but I don't have these tools.
11 plus guidance plus that.
Yeah, he's proficient with it. So
He got a 16 total, which is he needed 15 to unlock the door.
Woo!
So eventually, you hear a little click. He is backing up and looking at Kargath in a door and going, "You have bad luck with doors." I can't.
Didn't we let Kerrigan go first?
Does anyone? Alaric's just gonna say, do any of you have Mage Hand? I can't remember if you do or not. I think.
no.
I don't know if any of you do or not.
I don't.
No. Can I check for traps?
By all means, yes. I'll let you do it
And
with
I'm-
advantage, because Alric will help you.
Wait a minute. Figure out when I want the damage.
Straight investigation.
Oh. Thank God for advantage, because that was a nat 1. Okay.
You do not sense any... Are you doing magical or non-magical?
Do I have to pick one? If I have to pick one, magical.
No magical traps. Nope.
Okay.
I'll let Alric do a... He's not really built for the monk. He can't sense any non-magic, regular traps either. But he only rolled an 11. Seems good.
I'll kind of try to push open the door and kind of try to signal or communicate with Kerrigan to follow the smell.
Okay. Alric is going to, because he doesn't really know what's happening, so he is going to do, he's going to cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody. And say, I think we need to be quiet. So any stealth rolls
Agreed.
you have are going to be at a +10. For 1 hour. It's concentration. So, stealth rolls, please. I'm going to assume for everybody.
Oh, thank God for the +10.
Oh no! Does that even matter for a nat 1?
Skill checks, not too much, no. That still puts you to a 15.
Okay, cool.
19.
19.
19 for Kerrigan as well.
Okay. That'll be a 34 for Alric.
Jesus.
That'll help with your nat 1. As soon as you start walking, he pretty much points and goes, "Step there." Okay.
We're supposed to be quiet.
He's got to burn 2 key points to do that, though. Alright. Choice of being a Shadow Monk. He's got a few spells. Kargath. Let's see what a minus... Oh, you know, he's actually... Yeah, disadvantage with a +3. 19. Okay, 19's good. Yay for +10s. Alright, you guys go through the back door, and you definitely see another... It's more... There was a lot more blood outside than inside. Looks like maybe there was another little struggle outside in the process. Give me a... investigation, please, for who's ever following the blood trail. Either that or just Kerrigan, I assume, is going to find it. Who has dark vision? Because it is dark in here. Kargath's got a...
I have 120 feet.
Kargath's got it too, and I assume... I don't know if the Panther does or not.
He does not,
No.
but he does have advantage
got a good
to
smell.
anything that involves smell. Yeah.
So we can, you guys...
And I'll just kind of keep a hand on him, too.
Okay. You guys can follow the blood trail. Eventually, you see it gets thinner and thinner as you guys go in, but he is able to, since you brought him, he leads you towards the kitchen.
Of course he does.
Where the kitchen itself looks empty. There's hardly anything in here. Even the house looks completely gutted. Looks like maybe someone's... There's like a little bit of dust here and there. Doesn't look like someone's lived here for a bit. And all you see in the kitchen is just a normal kitchen. You don't see anything else. Other than, like, there's a big rug. There's a few, like, pots and pans, but there's hardly anything. Doesn't look like anyone cooks in here. And he's just going to start... he's going to start pawing at the carpet.
Can I move the carpet?
Sure can. Looks like there's a cellar door going downstairs.
Yeah. Can I inspect that for magical traps?
Absolutely. Give me an Arcana.
Good. Another repeat. Okay.
No clue. There's no...
I'm going to open it.
Yep. Are you going to do this slowly or just open it?
I'm going to try to do it as stealthily and quietly as possible.
Okay, give me a stealth roll, please. 30. You're
30.
good. No issues. Looks like somebody's oiled this recently. Doesn't make a sound, but it does descend quite a bit. Anyone with dark vision, you'll see that it maybe goes down maybe the same distance as the sewers. The smell's a little different than the sewer, though.
Does Kerrigan have any sort of reaction once that's open?
Deep growl.
Okay.
Yep.
I think this is the way.
Since no one else has dark vision,
Kargath does.
well,
Yep.
Okay.
Alric doesn't.
Since I am the smallest one with
Yes.
dark vision, I'm going to slowly descend the stairs and look around.
Okay. Give me a
See if I
perception
see
check.
anything in the immediate area.
Yep. You'd be able to tell that getting Kerrigan down here would be hard.
Yeah.
I never tag him.
You could do that.
Yes.
You randomly just see Kerrigan lift up, and he just kind of panics a little.
I spin him.
I'm gonna try to lock eyes with him. Like, you spin him.
He's just gonna look at you and growl. Perception check. What was your perception? Sorry, for Clark.
Oh. I did not hear that. So.
Sorry. Yep. Perception.
12.
12. Eventually, you move maybe an extra 10, 15 feet, and you come across a very, very heavily fortified wooden door. It's kind of like there's pretty much like a cement wall with a very, very thick wooden door, and the frame has been built into the wall.
So kind of like a castle
Yeah,
gate door.
kind of. And it is locked. If you want to try and listen through it, I would need another perception check.
Are we there with him? Or
I
has he
would-
gone alone?
I will leave that up to you. Would
Well, you guys didn't stay the way. I just kind of, since I'm the only one with dark vision, kind of took the lead. Perception. Almost an 18, but a 4.
It's a door.
Can
Like
I
a door.
listen as well? I do have dark vision as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you make your way down there, by all means.
Yeah, my idea was kind of because I can see, but Kiergan cannot. Was just trying to walk with him so that he can still smell, but I can be his eyes.
Understood. You will notice dark vision's a little hard, but Kerrigan's found another pool of blood.
All right. Well, okay.
Hard to tell.
There's some blood. There's some blood here.
Alric's just going to look at the door again and grab his tools. I'll try it. With a guidance, I would assume he's going to get guidance off of Hal.
Yeah. He'll get guidance.
I needed
Does
a
he
20.
really need it?
Yes, I needed a 25. He got a 26.
Ah.
This was a very, very hard door to open. I
Good old guidance.
set a DC for 25, which means he needed guidance, because even a nat 20 would have put him to 24. All right. Eventually, it takes him a few minutes, but he does click. And who wants to open the door?
I think Clark will.
Okay.
If he can move it, if it's
give me
not
a-
too big.
Give me a strength save. It's a big door.
Save?
Strength check, sorry.
The door grapples you.
I thought of that.
12.
Kargath's just gonna come up to you and go, I'll help you, buddy.
Thank you, big guy.
Ooh, yeah, nat
And then he
19,
will-
that's 22. So yeah, easily.
Then after it opens, Clark will peek his head around
Okay.
and look.
Well, as soon as the door opens, you guys pretty much are all in the same hallway together. You see, I'll move you to the map. Hanging from a hook,
You see what? Mhm.
Buster. He's half burned, missing an arm, missing a tail. Hanging from a hook, bleeding into a floor. Torches all around. This place looks like it has been built as a torture chamber.
And Clark will be impulsive a little bit and fly over towards him and as he's, Buster! So he's gonna kind of
No response. Who's going in? What's your sit rep?
I'm gonna start casting detect magic,
Beautiful.
and then
You're gonna burn a spell slot or 10-minute.
no, I'm gonna start a ritual. Yeah.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna ask, do we know this guy? Because Hal's never met him.
He was with us since the beginning, before you came along, and he got taken away.
Can I
Yes,
look at
ended
the
up
whole
here.
room as a whole? Like, step in the door and just generally look around?
Yeah, Alric's pretty much trying to cut him down. He's just a little small. Kargath will come through the door. He's hanging by like a chain, so pretty much as soon as you all come through, from a corner, well, pretty much around the entire room, Alric recognizes the voice. And you're all going to just hear a little cackle and go, "Oh, goody. More for the hook." And I need everyone to roll me initiative, please.
Woohoo!
As you guys found tricks.
Ah,
God damn it!
Nat
That's like twice now.
Nat 20 is going to put her to 29. Too bad I rolled that now, but hey. I'll roll for Clark. Sorry, Kargath. Ooh, he did pretty good. And Alric. Not great for Alric.
Can I cast a spell as we were coming in?
Dispel where?
No, a spell.
Oh, a spell. Yeah, I'll give you one quick spell, yes.
Can I put light on Carrigan?
Sure.
We have a green Black Panther.
Okay. This
Unless
place
he
is...
doesn't want to accept it, then he has a save.
I'm sure
I like it.
Yeah, I was going to say, he probably doesn't have a clue what's going on.
You can see.
He can see. Alright, so is that everybody? 1, 2, 3.
Because
7.
I can't see.
Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Well, on a good note, Trix gets to go first.
Oh, yeah, that's a great note.
From, you're not too sure where, a lovely... I need a cube, marker, so many things here. No, I need a 5-foot cube. Where's my 5-foot cube? Oh, this will work. That's fine. Here at the door. So, I will put that to the map layer for now. Immediately, you guys are surrounded by a bunch of daggers, as Trix casts Cloud of Daggers at 2nd level. Which doesn't happen until you guys start. You're not too sure where the spell come from, but immediately you do as her invisibility goes away. And you guys see a little halfling hanging from the ceiling. But there's not just one. Seems there's two. And why can't I move her token? What happened? So that is her turn. We are now... Ooh, I got deleted her for some reason. Do you guys see her on the map?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, the marker... Did she get moved? She got moved to the map marker for some reason. Token marker. Thank you. But there's also one beside her. There's two. Kargath's turn. What would you like Kargath to do? Well, first Kargath is taking... Because you're starting your turn, 10 piercing damage from the Cloud of Daggers. That goes off before he can rage. Slashing damage, so he's taking 10. I do have his character sheet up, so I can keep track of his hit points if you like.
Do we get a saving throw on it?
Not with Cloud of Daggers, I don't think. Let me look. Nope. No save. As long as you're in that square, you are taking the damage. It's centered right here, and it hits anything 5 feet from it.
Yeah.
Yep. So as soon as you start your turn there, or end your turn there, you take 4d4 damage. It is concentration, at least. So, what would you like Kargath to do? Or would you like me to just rage and have him charge?
He's a fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, I will, Oh, sorry, he's fighter. I'm thinking barbarian for some reason. He is going to use his giant's might. That's the ability. And get big. Nope, he needs long rest and he's burned all of them. So he's just going to come up and attack. And
Poke with the big stick.
he's going to attempt to, but he's at disadvantage. Because of her. Oh, which is good because the first was a nat 20. An 18. Damn. You're going to see this little halfling do kind of what a couple, well, I think only Hal knows how to do, and throw up a shield spell. And burn her reaction already. So she doesn't get hit by Kargath. But he does have a second swing. He misses, which is a good thing. So second...
For whom?
Oh, sorry. The first one. So it would be a... Why is it rolling initiative? I'm not rolling
Yeah, I
initiative.
was going to say. She already got a net 20 initiative. She doesn't need more.
Nope. I meant to... I'm hitting the wrong character. Sorry. She has a cloak of displacement, so any attacks on her are at disadvantage. So 26 will hit her. Beautiful. Sorry, disadvantage, so it would be the 16 for his second swing. You see him hit, and he keeps hitting what looks to be an illusion. But you did see this one here cast the shield spell. It did not be cast from this one. That's Kargath's turn. Kerrigan.
So this... Oh, no.
Is all bad at the door. Yes.
Yeah, that's the only square that goes in, right?
Yep. Where Hal is right now is the door entrance.
Okay.
Yep.
I know that Annie would see that.
Yep.
We've determined that Kiergan's intelligence is very low.
Sure is.
Can command him on his turn to stay,
Yep. He'll
or
listen.
are we?
No,
okay,
I'm okay with
yeah.
that. Yep. He's
Okay, yeah.
He knows you. Stay is stay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I would like him to stay.
All right, Hal. Yep. You immediately take. 11 piercing damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
I move.
Smart plan. Anything you do to her is at disadvantage. Just on attack rolls. I love Cloak of Displacement. I forgot to get a picture of her, but she kind of... Alric knows her. And...
I think you have seen a picture of her last time.
Yeah. Speaking of Wade, everything good, bud? Yeah? Okay.
I'm very important exam and just have to fill out the apology forms.
Okay. No worries. We are in the middle of fighting Tricks. You guys found Buster hanging by a hook in a torture chamber. We just started the fight.
Lovely.
Yep. So, sorry, Hal, what would you like to do?
I would like to cast Dispel Magic on the armor. I can target an object.
Yep, on the cloak, by all means. Roll me an Arcana plus your spell modifier. I think that's how Dispel Magic works. We haven't done it in a while.
24.
Ooh. You somehow, not knowing what the hell's going on, but you did see... That'll still pass the shield spell because it's not an attack. This one kind of temporarily vanish. And Trix is just going to look at you and go, oh, good. This might be a challenge after all.
Little fucker.
And that will surpass, what, 10 minutes? I think it's 10
Dispel Magic, instantaneous.
Yeah, I think objects, though, are like 10 minutes to an hour, I think. And then the magic will come back. I know it's not permanent on magical objects. But yeah, cool. That got rid of my advantage. Anything else you want to do? You've moved. You got probably a little bit more movement left.
What have I moved? 10 feet. 15.
And she's 15 feet in the air, just to let you know.
No, because that'd be an action. I was thinking of trying to get Clark out of the daggers, but I can't.
Gotcha.
I was like, if I move over and pull him out, then he doesn't start his turn in it.
Mm-hmm.
But that'd be my action after I've already done it. No, I'll end my turn with that.
Alright. Wade, are you good to do Alric's turn? You are currently beside Buster, who's hanging from a hook. You're a little too small to reach him. He does appear to be alive. He has... Most of his fur has been burned off. He's missing an arm, and his tail is gone, too. He's hanging from a
peak health.
Yeah.
Peak health.
Yep, he's... Not a lot left.
Well, if I can't reach him,
Nope.
And if I can't reach him, well, hitting him down would probably just be dropping him, which is not good for health.
Yep. On a good note, you have your full health, and you have 4 key points left. You did a short rest.
Amazing.
Yep.
Let me just check my walking speed and how far I can get, because I might be able to.
Yeah, you got 45 feet. She is 15 feet in the air.
But she's next to a wall.
Yeah, she's like hanging on like a spider in the top corner.
Because I have climbing speed.
Yep.
I think I should be able to just... I can't move my token. If I could move my token, I could just move and run up. and stop on the wall.
One sec. I don't know why I got rid of that. There you go.
There. Yes, there's 25 feet to there.
Yep.
And then I can go up to 40 to be level with her.
Okay. That'll only be for one hit because you won't be able to hold on, just to let you know.
Right.
Yep.
Is she hanging there, or is she suspended magically?
Give me a quick investigation. Or perception, either will work. And I can close
Passive work?
your passive will work. Looks
18.
like she's hanging on.
This is a terrible idea since I have negative strength, but I want to try and grapple her.
Okay. Opposing grapple strengths? Okay.
Yeah, to try and fall with her.
Okay.
Grapple, that's just strength check, right?
Yes. Give me 1 sec. I haven't played a rogue in a while. I haven't played an arcane trickster in a long time. Right. She's a halfling. She rolled a nat 1 the first time and a 14 the second time. So 14.
Oh.
She got a +0.
Yes.
Yay for lucky.
I guess I'm falling then.
Okay. Yep. Anything else
Uh,
you'd like to do? Do you have anything you can throw at her? Bonus action throw something?
I think I have some
I think you got
darts left.
Yeah.
How many darts do I have left? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
She can eat a dart.
Okay.
Wait, that's an action though. I did try to grapple.
Oh, right. So you can't bonus action throw? Right. I forgot about that.
I guess all that's left is to reaction, so I don't take full damage.
Okay. Yeah, you're a monk. I don't think you would at 15. I don't think. At level 6, or do you still take fall damage?
I'll check that later.
Okay.
And then I've got 5 feet, so I'll just step to the side.
Okay. Annie, you're up. And let's switch to more fun music.
So I'm currently right in front of the door. If I move here or here,
That's a wall.
right, but would I be able to see through, like, kind of through the door to be able to see her?
You'd have
Or
to
would
be,
I-
You'd have to be here. And yeah, you're pretty much at a bad angle to see. Especially with the cloud of
Right.
daggers going around constantly. Hard to tell. It's kind of like dim lit in here. Kerrigan is pretty much your light source, other than a few torches inside.
Okay, so I want
So
to look at him and tell him to stay. Like, I'll call you when it's safe, but stay here.
Yep.
And I'm in a bonus action Misty Step.
Yep.
To here.
Okay.
Kind of behind this little
Beautiful. Yep. You see
cage.
a little halfling girl hanging from the ceiling. Giggling
And
like she's
then-
madder than anything.
Okay, so that was a bonus action. That did burn a spell slot, but she has not been hit yet, correct?
Nope.
Okay, then I would like to send 2 Eldritch Blasts at her.
Okay. You haven't seen a shield spell, but you got to hit a 23 currently.
Hit a 23.
Sure do.
Okay, great.
She burned her reaction pretty quick.
No. Second one, no. Okay.
Yep.
Then that's... is this a wall?
It's pretty much like a guillotine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is not a pleasant place.
That still might serve a little bit of cover, so since I'm Misty Stepped, I'm going to use some of my movement to get over and try to kind of be behind that, out of direct.
Yeah, we'll say that's
like,
half cover
shot.
for anything coming towards you. Sure.
Okay, then that's me.
Okay. Clark. You immediately take Well, it's lucky for you, 5 piercing damage.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry, slashing damage.
All right.
That's 3 1s and a 2.
And Clark is going to go owie, owie, owie.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to... definitely move out of that. And then he is going to... You know what? He's just going to guiding bolt. Boom. So 14.
Nope.
Oh shoot! I should have done that. And then, you know what? He is going to. Okay. Yeah. This is bonus action. Yeah. He is going to give Kargath Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
It's my bonus action.
So he's got a +6. Or no, you're an 8? Or it's still 6?
8.
Okay.
Yeah, a D8.
Beautiful.
So that was 10.
Yep.
15. Yeah. We're gonna move right there, and in my turn.
Okay, perfect. You're going, that would be here, sorry.
Whoop, that's, yeah.
Yep. That's
Now,
the wall.
would that still be...
Unless you're
Clark's
flying.
eyes aren't so good. He's
Yeah.
flying into walls. He can't see anything.
Yep. Alright, perfect.
But would that still give Kargath flanking, though?
Yeah, like for me, as long as somebody's on the other side, I personally don't think flanking needs to be immediately right there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because that was my whole point of moving
Okay.
closer to her, was to give Kargath flanking.
Okay, perfect. So she's going to fall, because it's her turn next, and land right beside Kargath and Hal. And she's going to burn her... So she loses her shield, because it's new. So she's back to that. She's going to stab with a dagger Hal for getting rid of her shield. She gets to do it at advantage. Why did that roll 3 times? It's a 25 to hit Hal.
I'll take.
I cast.
Is she in melee?
Pardon?
So she comes down to melee.
Yeah, she came down into melee.
So that takes it.
Then, actually, Clark's going to cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay, then it would have been the 21 that I rolled. I'll just use the same roll.
So.
Yeah, I can roll
Then I
again.
can shield.
I can roll again, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
With advantage, so it'd be 12, I believe. Yeah, 12.
So 12 misses.
12 misses. Okay. So, what else does she have?
That takes my reaction for the... Right?
Yeah. So she needs to burn her bonus action to give herself advantage. Yep, she's got nothing left. That missed. Who are you going to give your advantage with the silvery barbs to?
Well, since it was on attack of Hal, I'll give it to Hal.
Okay. Hal, you have... What is it, a D6?
Advantage.
Advantage, right. Thank you.
Yep. Advantage on attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Within 1 minute.
Kargath. What should we have Kargath do? Pull out a rune from his bag. Because he hasn't done it in a while, and I want to see what happens.
Oh no.
I just need to find where I put them. Can I have someone roll me a d20, please?
Got it. Just a straight D20?
Straight d20. He's pulling out something, and we have 20 options to see what happens. Don't roll a 1.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. Neat. You see him grab a rune, put it to his head, which then starts to vibrate and hum. Hums extremely loud. Anything within 20 feet of Kargath is currently deafened for 1 minute.
Basically everybody.
Everybody except Annie is currently deafened for 1 minute. Yeah, that one didn't go too well. Everything from 4 and up is great. The first 3 are not the best. And that is his full action to do that. I don't think he's got a bonus action.
When you said he put it up to his head, all of a sudden, I don't know why, I pictured the Great Karnak.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's Kargath. Kargan is staying outside, so Hal.
Let's see if I can burn up this. Hal in a different state. It's going to move.
I can't hear you.
To there.
Okay, I will take a attack of opportunity from off you.
Beautiful.
26.
Does she get advantage for a whole round?
She.
Because it's for her action, but
how does that
would it be?
work? It's It's pretty much her reaction. Actually,
Because I know with
would she use her reaction?
Barbarian, you only get it for the action when you use his.
She needs her reaction, so I'll just retcon that. Sorry, she'd use that for shield again. Definitely surrounded.
You're not going to do it?
No, I'm not going to roll.
Motherfucker, I was hoping you'd use it.
No, sorry.
That's why I was like, I'm going to bait out the reaction.
Brandon wants to do it. She would not.
Yeah, I was like, I'll bait out the reaction and then I'll cast what I was about to.
Yep.
I'm going to do first level guiding bolt on her with advantage.
Sure.
From the silvery.
Sure.
17.
Nope. Anything else? She's got an 18 AC.
That should be me.
Okay. Alric, yep.
Yes. I think I have enough movement to go around people and get.
Yeah, you're small, easily. Are you guys seeing my rolls, by the way? I can't never tell.
Yeah, the only person I can
yeah.
see is Annie.
Sorry, say that again.
I was gonna.
You can or can't see my rolls?
I can see yours, I can't see Annie's.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Alec's gonna do some monk stuff.
Yep.
And wall run around and plop himself down.
Okay.
I guess just unload on unfixed.
Sounds good.
So that's two spears attacks, and then I'll flurry of blows and have 2 unarmed attacks as well.
Okay.
Plus advantage for being.
Yeah, you're flanked. You're good.
Yeah. I'll roll all of them and then roll damage.
Sure. So she'll burn her shield for 1. So 1 spear misses, the 27 will go through. Your crit will work, and the second one won't. So your flurry of blows crit will work, and your 27 spear will work. She's back.
But I'm gonna double check. Stunning strike. Okay, only melee, so I can do it with my. Yes, I can. I'm gonna with my Oceanic Spear. I'm gonna stunning strike her when I hit.
Stunning strike has to be with your flurry of blows, I believe. It can only be from a melee attack.
When you hit with a melee attack.
Okay, I thought it was
I was reading the brief. Let me.
Okay. Either works. You're going to be doing 1 anyway. So that is a
con save. DC 14.
DC 14. Just give me 1 sec to see if she has advantage on that. Only against being frightened, I think. Ooh, 15 plus 3, 18.
Yeah, she passes.
Okay.
But I've got plenty of key points, so I shall go again. So I need another con save.
Another con save.
I hit twice. I can do
13
it
plus
twice.
3, 16.
She passes both times.
Yeah.
Anyway, 10 damage from the spear.
Okay.
And you do crits differently? I can't remember how you do it.
Crits are max damage plus what you roll. So your flurry of blows is what, a D6?
D6, so that'd be 16, because I rolled a 6. And
okay, so 26 total? Okay.
No, because you're saying what you max damage plus what you roll.
Yeah,
so it doesn't include the modifier second time.
No. Oh, okay, so how much total then? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, so 26 total with the spear.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, perfect.
Right, yes.
First one to finally hit her. Perfect.
And that goes with plenty of shouting and yelling. Not that anyone hears it.
Okay, nope. Not for a while. Okay, anything else?
That's action, bonus action.
Okay.
No, nothing else.
Any.
Her dagger's concentration.
Oh, right, thank you. It's a 12, she's good. Yeah, she's good. They're still up.
Okay.
I don't think she can move them, though, which is a good thing.
Can I get a wisdom save, please?
Against what? She's got advantage on a few things.
Mind spike.
Mind spike. Wisdom save. Nope. Can't do anything against that. Ooh. 17.
Alright, so she still takes half of 3d8.
Okay.
So 12
You maxed
psychic.
that out?
Yeah.
You rolled 20. Wow. Okay. All right.
You bet she passed that.
So 12 psychic, and she can't become hidden from me. If she's invisible, I still know where she is.
Okay. Starting to look a little bloody.
I
just wanted 1 sneak attack. That's all I want.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Clark.
You know, I'm standing right there.
You are.
Oh, give her a poke with my sword.
Okay.
15. Nope.
No.
Don't think. Nope. All right. That's it.
Okay. Right.
Does she make another concentration check
Only one.
after that mind spike?
Oh, thank you. Ooh. Daggers are gone.
Yeah.
Roll a 5. Perfect. Thank you. Forgot about that. Her turn again. Well, Hal's moved out of her range. But Alric's right there, and she's grinning at Alric. Hi, buddy. I hope this hurts. I really hope this
What?
hurts.
Speak up.
Hi. 29 will hit you. Right?
I think so, yes.
Okay. This might hurt. Oh, I rolled down pretty terrible, actually. 32 damage with her sneak attack. And I need a con save, please.
Ow.
Yeah. She's a very nice dagger. Ooh, no. Okay, you also take 13 poison damage. And you are poisoned.
Okay, yes.
You are poisoned for
No,
1
so-
minute.
I was gonna sort of stand there like I took that. And just sort of cough blood up. And he's down, he's unconscious.
Actually, sorry, 1 sec. I think it might have actually rolled the poison damage already included. Yes, sorry, so just the 32. Yeah, ignore that
He
last
is still up.
Ignore the
He
last.
is
It rolled
still
it. I was looking at the numbers wrong. I rolled nat 1 for the double nat 1s for the sneak attack damage. The sneak attack I rolled
But yeah.
a 2, a 2, a 1, and a 1 for 6 sneak attack damage.
See, he's still coughing up blood. He's very, very damaged, but yeah, he's still up.
Perfect. I'm gonna burn that. Okay, she's done. Next, Kargath is going to. Well, the rune didn't do anything, so he's gonna throw it away. So the rune is now in a corner over here. So Annie, you're still good. Everyone is now not deafened because he got rid of it. I'll let him use a bonus action for that. And he's just going to swing. Ooh, 25 will go through her shield. Yep. And he's going to do 12 more points of damage. She's starting to look pretty shitty. And he's just screaming at her. Kerrigan staying. Hal, you're up.
Spells.
Well, now that the daggers are gone, can I get him in
sure.
the fight?
Yep, by all means. Sorry, I forgot about that. Kerrigan.
All good. Let's see, 5, 10 to get him in.
Yep.
I'm gonna have him. She's on the ground now.
She is currently on the ground. Yes.
Charge and pounce on her.
Okay.
That is strength save.
Strength save. Oop, I don't want to roll on Kargath. He'd pass. Ooh, and 8's probably not going to do it.
It does not. So he is now on top of her and gets advantage on a bite.
Beautiful. Got hit 23. Burning all her spells for shield. I had a feeling
Oh
it would.
boy. 17. Okay.
Nope. Some sort of black
does he-
shield is encasing her right now.
Does he still get to use his?
Does she have a shield up because her turn's gone off?
She had to. She didn't burn it for Kargath, did she? She'd have to.
You
burn
only get it for your start of your next turn.
So it's not up yet, but 17 still
No.
doesn't hit her. Yeah, thank you.
And one bite attack. First round of anything we
I forgot new.
Okay, so no, but she is prone.
She is prone.
So that's that. Yep. So that's
Perfect.
Kiergan.
Hal.
Changing what I'm doing because she's prone.
She is.
Can I get a dex save from her, please? The Sacred Flame.
Ooh, okay.
Would that be a disadvantage because she's on the ground?
I don't link me. Well, actually, let me look up prone. Can't remember.
Is Sacred Flame just a save on her, or
Yeah, it's
Attack.
just a save.
It's not an attack. So I think
that shouldn't make a difference then?
no. So she's just got disadvantage on attack rolls until she gets up. Yeah, no, just normal. It's a dex save.
It's worth a shot.
16.
Passes.
Rolled a 9, she's got a +7.
Not gonna work. Yeah, oh. Is anyone severely hurt? Just the monk.
Monk.
Yes, and severely doesn't do it
I haven't been
justice.
good enough for hitting yet.
I'll cast Healing Word on him as a bonus action.
Okay.
If it will pop up in my list.
Yep.
Why can't I upscale it?
I know, right?
I thought you could upscale.
You should be able to. You just click on whatever spell slot, and it should roll for you.
Yeah. It's not popping up in the third one, but it's there in my first one.
Doesn't matter. Just roll the extra 2d4.
Are you getting your third spells from items rather than?
No, the first one comes from an item,
Oh, that unless let me look.
but it can take up a spell spot after I use it.
Let me just double check again here.
Because I get Healing Word from my background.
I don't think you can upcast that one. That's probably why. Yeah, usually inherent stuff you can't upcast. Unless it actually lets you. So the Magic Initiate Cleric. Yes, you cannot upcast that one.
Okay, so just take the first 7.
Yeah. Still better nothing. Anything else from
So,
Hal?
how much do you think was that?
7.
7.
Oh, you've doubled my hit points.
Yeah, that's... Ooh.
Perfect.
You're not under a spell, are you?
No.
Alric?
No, he's
Who are you
not.
talking to?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all I can do.
No. I'm under condition though. I am poisoned.
Ooh,
Sure is.
No, it's just a spell. That's not a condition as well.
No, he's just at disadvantage. Alright.
So, yeah, that's what it is.
Alric, yep.
I get advantage for her being prone in front of me. I'm going to use it.
Okay.
I shall attack twice with my spear.
Okay.
I
Now
I shall.
she'll have to burn her shield for the first one. Running low on spells.
I still get through the second. And I'm going to use my last key point to Sunning Strike on that.
Okay.
So one last stay still.
It's cocked. She's halfling. Nat one, she doesn't have to. 17?
That passes.
Okay. I did roll
Otherwise,
one.
nope.
Yay for being halfling. So one-handed or two-handed?
It'll be one-handed, so
So-
D's
So it'll be an 8 plus...
14. 14.
Okay.
8 plus the D6.
Ooh, she's looking like shit.
Just checking. What it... Could I do something retroactively?
Sure, what do you want?
Because I spotted an ability I've forgotten I have. Well, no, never mind. I used my key point. I used
Sure
my key
did.
point. Never mind.
Okay.
All I've got left is a bonus action for a punch.
Okay.
And that didn't hit because of the shields.
Correct.
That's my turn. Yep.
Annie.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. If I could get another Wisdom save.
Ooh. 14.
That does not pass.
Okay.
It's going to take 2d12.
Uh-oh. How do
19 necrotic.
you want to explode this little halfling's head?
I don't know what color her blood is, but I would like it to come out her eyeballs and her ears and her nose
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like gurgle up out of her mouth as she just like crumples over with psychic and necrotic damage.
Okay. Can I have dex saves from Clark, Alric, Kerrigan, and Kargath, please, as her tattoo ignites and explodes?
Oh,
22.
22's good. 25's good. I'll roll a dex save for Kargath. Kargath does not.
Ooh, should I have taken damage from poisoned?
No, it's just the condition. Had you got hit by the dagger does damage, but it also does a condition. I wish I stabbed a few more people. I need Kerrigan dex was 7. Uh-oh.
yeah.
In which case, I forgot to apply disadvantage to my attacks. And that.
She's dying anyway.
Oh.
And what's your dex save for Alric? You were 25. So Kargath, the Panther, are going to take the full damage of 66.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah. Half is going to be 11, full is 21.
Alright, he's down.
Okay.
He has 13 hit points.
Or Kargath's down to half health. But she is gone. The rest of you take 10. And as her tattoo explodes as she dies, the only thing that is left of her that you see on the ground is whatever magical items she currently has. We're out of combat. Nice job. I rolled terribly. And Silvery Bard screwed me a few times. It's a
I think
great spell, but a
went
shitty
immediately.
spell.
Clark's gonna go immediately over to Kerrigan and
Yep.
cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
at 3rd level on. So she gets full health back at 16.
Yay! Thank you.
Can someone give me a death save for Buster? He has been bleeding completely through this entire thing. No one healed him.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I cure
how do we-
wound Alric.
Okay.
23.
Maybe cure wounds the person who is actively dying.
I will healing word the one that is actively dying.
Can I get a death save first, please? He's already failed one. If you roll in that one, he had.
How do we?
Just somebody roll me a d20, please.
Gotcha. I suppose it's only fair I potentially kill my own character.
Yep.
He passed with 13.
Okay, he's at 1 death, 1 good.
And I will healing word him, level 1.
Okay. Roll me that, please.
No, sorry. I'll cure wounds him.
Cure wounds him.
10.
Okay. Buster's, you see all his wounds slowly cauterize and slowly heal, but he is not doing too good. This is not enough to wake him up. He's at pretty much like a 3rd level of exhaustion right now. He's having a nap. You made him better. You've stabilized him. He's still hanging from a meat hook. But suffice to say, you have saved him at least.
Does someone want to take him off that?
Kargath will. Kargath will pull
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be the big guy.
Yeah, Kargath
I mean,
will easily pick him up and yank him off, causing a whole 1 point of damage.
yeah, I had my finger over casting on cure wounds again.
Okay. Damn, I wish I could do a little bit more with her, but you guys rolled too well. All right. Left over from the pile of ash, you see a very nice set of armor, the cloak she was wearing, and 2 shiny daggers. That eventually we're going to go to Buster. So
Poor Buster.
you will need
He
to
only needs one now.
you will need to identify them to find out what they are. But yeah, we are currently at 8 o'clock. So unless there's anything you guys want to finish in here, we can pick up here next session.
What kind of armor?
It's studded leather, but there's no burn marks, no nothing. Seems to come out of it nice. Same with the rest of the magic items. No money, no nothing.
No, that's right.
Yep.
Can we say I start ritually casting Identify on these things so that next time we'll
Yeah, absolutely.
be ready for details? Okay.
Yep. Over time, I'm assuming you guys will heal Buster, and he's not conscious.
I wasn't. Yeah, no, that's right. I wasn't going to bother healing him too much because he's going to need the long rest to sleep it off.
Yep. He's going to need a few long rests. So, studded leather armor +2. I will copy these all down and give them to you. Cloak of Displacement, which after, I think, 10 minutes or an hour comes back, and basically it's a very nice one. It does only 2 of these items need attunement. There is a Dagger of Venom. The charge has been used for the day. +1 bonus to attack and damage. Does an extra 2d10 poison damage on a DC 15. So that plus sneak attack damage, it can max out at like 60. But I rolled poorly. And there's also a Dagger of Warning. Which why she can't be surprised, but she also had the alert feat, so. And she could go invisible. So yeah, studded leather armor +2, cloak of displacement, Dagger of Venom, and Dagger of Warning. I will.
Does anyone have knitted studded leather armor?
Clark,
No.
I think, is the only one who can, but he has better armor.
Can I?
You're in leather, I think.
I could do light and medium, yeah.
Yeah, and I think yours is currently light. And it's got a +3. If memory serves.
Clark's armor.
I think Alric, the cloak, isn't it?
It's a
Done by
+2.
Jen?
Okay, so pretty much the same.
Yep.
So whoever wants a Cloak of Displacement.
Which should be Alric. He's our frontline fighter.
Is
Yeah,
anyone
Richard.
taking that armor? 'Cause I've got studded leather currently, but the +2 would be nice.
Take it.
By all means. I forgot Warlock
Yours.
can take it.
Cool, thank
Yeah, I
you.
wasn't sure
Yep.
what could. I was like, my AC's high enough. It'd go higher with the studded, but it's high enough.
The cloaks require attunement, doesn't it?
Sure does.
All my items require attunement.
I know. How I do attunement, though, you can still attune to it and just keep it on you. So, like, if you needed to switch out in the middle of something, how I do it, the cloak still is in your possession, so you're still attuned to it. You can only have 3 active at the same time, but you can still carry more than 3.
So you can be attuned as many as you like, but only 3 active.
Correct. As
Neat.
long as they're on your possession. If someone, say, steals your bag with a bunch of stuff in it, you are no longer attuned to any of them after an hour.
Well, I'll happily take a cloak of displacement.
And the Dagger of Warning is also the only other item that needs attunement. The Dagger of Venom does not.
Does anyone else have a spare attunement spot?
Kargath might. Let me look. Nope, he's screwed. He's got his Cloak of Protection, Stone of Good Luck, and his Bag of Runes. He could keep it on him, though. But
Yeah, no, I've got a spare spot, so
okay.
I was just like, I can.
It's handy to have, just so you guys aren't
Yeah.
surprised. Yeah, I was hoping I was going to hit a few more of you guys with a sneak attack.
Yeah, I was trying to bait out a reaction for a shield, but once it didn't happen once.
Yeah, that was the
Because
only...
I had my shield up as well. Like, I could have possibly popped mine on my reaction for her attacking me to waste it completely.
She also had silvery barbs, but shield was better. She's also, because the Arcane Trickster, and she has the defensive duelist feat, so I could have just used her reaction instead of the shield spell to add an extra +3, but shield's +5. I didn't realize that. I should have not given her defensive duelist. But originally,
Dagger warning equipped.
originally Alric and Annie, when we did a backstory, she was not an arcane trickster at the time. That's new. She was an inquisitive rogue when you guys met her.
Yeah, I remember when you said tricks, I was like, no.
Yep, she upgraded. And eventually, yeah, we'll save that for next time.
Ooh.
Yeah, once you wake Buster up. It's more backstory stuff for Buster. The daggers are made by somebody he might know.
Just a quick. Where are we?
You are... That's right, you came in late. So you are currently in... you guys were going house to house searching to clear the city before giving the all clear to bring everybody back. As you guys were going through there, Kerrigan rolled a nat 20 perception and found a blood trail that led to this house of Buster.
Amazing.
Yes. We also had a ceremony in the Lunara Temple, which gave Hal a amulet of the devout. And Clark...
Only a
Yeah, +1. And Clark herded all the orphan kids that were in the inn to the temple where they currently are now. Your next goal...
Well,
Yes.
and I did that so they wouldn't get squished by our house leaving.
Yes. Which, unbeknownst to you, isn't in the path of destruction for your turtle, but that's okay. It worked out.
He wanted to be safe. He didn't know.
No. Yeah, Dragon Turtle's he's only 40 by 40 for the shell, so it's not too big. Dragon Turtles are gargantuan, but they're still just the size of a ship.
All right, guys.
Cool.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, guys. That was fun. We got a lot,
Sounds good. Thanks.
and we killed tricks.
That's
One down.
Yep.
Good riddance.
Lots to go.